G'day guys, so this is my craft cupboard. Well, there's actually 3 sections in my craft cupboard. I absolutely love crafting, and when I first started this channel it was a DIY channel. Like, really enjoyed doing DIYs, and now I kind of channel all that energy into like play activities and DIYs that way. So this end cupboard here, I've got a lot of clothes that my daughter outgrew. Like, there's 2 zeros and 3 zeros. I'd kept them to see if we had another girl as our second child, but we didn't. So I need to donate those. I did have some of them on Facebook Marketplace. That didn't work out. I had an awful experience selling another item with a buyer, and so I just took everything down. I thought, no, that's it. I'm just going to donate to charity, and also I'm making a stash as well for one of my friends. I think she's got 2 kids and I think she'd like these clothes, so that's my plan. But there's like 3 boxes here of donations, so I'm going to have some great space after I finish doing this. I'm turning off the highway, looking for a higher road, heading for a better life without the heavy plights. I've done my share of dealing. I lied and I cheated too. It's all behind me now. When girl, aren't baby clothes just so cute? I must admit I'm quite sentimental when I'm actually putting these clothes. I'm thinking about where she wore them and the adventures we had when she was wearing these. But she doesn't fit them anymore, so someone else can use them for their little one. Come and walk beside me, feel my honest aim. I'm reaching out my hand for you to claim. So with each shelf, I'm going to dust down with a microfiber cloth, and then I'm going to use my eucalyptus spray and another microfiber cloth to clean it down. I do really love the smell of eucalyptus, so it really helps with my cleaning. I enjoy it more. Afraid to turn out the lights? Is there something you're scared of? What's there out in... So here's one of Dave's his favourite footy team memorabilia. We don't actually have a shed here. When we get a shed, it's going to be like his man cave, man sheds. So he's keeping all these things for that one day when he's got a man shed. Has your hubby got a man shed or a man room or a man cave? This room is now set up as the guest bedroom, but it's my room, I suppose. It's my craft room, filming room. Because I have so many craft supplies, I really need a whole room to house them. What's there out in the dark? Make sure to keep all your windows locked. Do you surrender? You try to stay awake. These walls you can't escape. Here's one for the lonely hearts, for the ones that fear the dark. You better run out of here. Bet you can't look the other way. Here's one for the broken road. That's the only one you know. You better run out, truth or dare. Get me out, take me anywhere but here. So these tubs here are our memory boxes. So everyone has their own memory box. Dave's is the fullest and it's the heaviest, and then there's mine. And I just found that I had stuff saved all throughout the house, you know, stuff from school projects, and I had to kind of decide, did I want to keep it or not? Just in there I'm putting in some prints. Each year I get the kids' footprints and handprints, so I'm putting that in my keepsake box because I definitely want to keep those. Talking like you never die, like you're try to stay awake. These walls you can't escape. Here's one for the lonely hearts, for the ones that fear the dark. You better run out of here. Bet you can't look the other way. Here's one for the broken road. That's the only one you know. You better run out, truth or dare. Get me out, take me anywhere but here. Here I am just checking my sneakers to see if they've got enough grip on them, and they don't, so I'm going to be putting them in the bin. I've always been someone who wears out certain parts of their shoes, so when I played netball as a teenager, it was where my big toe was. I went through multiple shoes one season until Dad was like, no, we're buying some expensive, decent shoes, and we spent over $120 on shoes and they lasted. So it was one of those life lessons. It's worth spending money on decent shoes.
Record for a player, you don't know that many major chords. We hang out and then you get bored, and you leave me here like I'm your landlord. You come back and say I'm sorry, boo, and I know you never mean it, gets you in though. Did you call me 'cause you had to?
These 3-0 zippies are just so cute. I decided to give them to my daughter so that she can use them with her teddies.
I don't need you here to feel good. No, I'm not angry, I got better things to do. Tell your friends I will be just fine. Don't need no therapist, there's nothing like wine.
So what I'm doing now is just sorting through the cards. I just slipped them next to the memory boxes. I hadn't put them in each individual's memory box. Here's a card that I got from my brother that said, "Hope one of your videos go viral," which was very kind. And right up the top corner is the little spider's nest. So I'm just going to use the vacuum to clean that up.
A million people in the crowd, but I only see your face in all the lights. And as the bass keep pounding on me, baby, I really wanna make you mine. I don't really care about love. I don't really care about happy ever afters. Something about you gives me hope.
Because here the items have been sticking out so much, the actual doors come off the runners. So what I'm doing here is just lifting it back on so it'll slide a bit better. Moving on to the next section, I'm pretty happy with how these containers work, to be honest, but if you'll see there, I haven't actually labelled them all, so that's making it difficult to try and keep things organised. So I just need to take my time and label things. Just here I've got a container that's full of Play-Doh supplies. What I've been doing is making Play-Doh as birthday presents. So if it's a particular theme, we had a Cars theme, 3rd birthday party that we went to. So I did a Cars theme Play-Doh kit, which was really fun and such a personal gift. So right here, let me just say I'm not going to be decluttering a lot of this out because there's still so much more crafting I want to do for myself and also with my kids. So, you know, those sponges I can use with painting and to make boats. And so it's just about organising it. And then I just really need to label each container so I know where things are. And so there's not buttons in 3 different ones.
Surrounding me, baby, I'm sure we lost track of time.
A common theme I've learnt with my decluttering journey is I've kept a lot of the things in the packages. So here I am just taking the pipe cleaners out and putting them in the Ziploc bag with the rest of the other pipe cleaners.
Hook me up on summer night. I was flying sky high. You would always take me out. Oh, now in all those magic nights, our pressing it's autumn time. Will you ever ask me out?
So one of my cubed storage containers is actually missing, and in it has a lot of other seasonal items. So just there I took a Ziploc bag which was full of Halloween stuff, and I've got in this one downstairs, it's got all the Easter stuff. That's why it was down there, because I was doing the plastic egg activities with my daughter, which I shared a video with you guys as well. So that's why it's all down there, and it's got Christmas items as well. So each theme I just put it in a Ziploc bag. That way I can just reuse it each year. As I mentioned, I really need to focus on labeling them, so I already have some, I just haven't stuck them on. These are chalkboard labels that I got from the reject shop, I think, so the ones that don't have them, I'm just going to put them on and then continue what I'm doing before labeling a bit later on. This makes me laugh because when I was actually doing this, I just had to stop and pause and work out where to start. Where do I start? Do I do the top down, which I normally do? And you know what? I just dived in and just basically went 3, 2, 1, start. Sometimes I do that. Sometimes I think I waste too much time planning what I could do. Oh, I could have a session and clean here and clean that. Whereas if I've got spare 5, 10 minutes, which is what I've been doing, I just get in there and clean it. Like the kids are in the bath tonight, so while I was there watching them, I cleaned the top drawer. Oh, let me show you this storage container. I really love it. It's from Bunnings. It's like 8 compartments, but see how high it is? You can really fit a lot in there. I've got my jewelry making stuff in there as well as some magnet. In this first cupboard, I do have some boxes labelled. It's just overflowing, I suppose. And one of them, thankfully, is markers, and that's where I've got this chalkboard marker. So I'm just going to start writing on these cubes so I know where I'm putting things when I'm organising it, and I don't have to look through those 3 to find out where the straws need to go. I need something else to understand. Here, I didn't let it dry and now I've smudged it. Didn't let that stop me. I thought, whatever, I can still read it. Let's just get this first cupboard done. And then I took my jewelry tools out of their container. It says how to use each one, but I thought, do you know what, I can probably figure that out myself. So I took that all out and I'm putting this in the container. Down the road, maybe not enough to carry the load. Reason put aside, just two worlds that collide in the end. Maybe it's a hard thing to conceive. Maybe just I was running out of time here, so I just needed to get this done, get those organised. So what I've actually done here, it's not actually in a tub, is projects that I'm working on, DIYs that I'm going to do with the kids. So it looks really messy. I've already grabbed a few things from there to do DIYs. And then items that need to go in the rubbish, I'm just going to put them in the bin. All right, let's do this. The before and then the after. I'm really stoked with it. I think it's worked out really well. And like I said, now I actually know what's in each one of those tubs so I can use it for DIYs. Then I've just got some recycling to go out, some boxes to go out, as well as some donations. Thanks heaps for watching. Bye!